Hi, Mia. Hi, Adele. Just getting my stuff set up here. See if you guys can see this okay. Hi, Crystal. I want to make sure this is in the screen. So it looks good to me. So what I decided to do for tonight is this Moves Mountains. I think it'll be really, really cute on a pillow. So let's see what happens. Hi, Amy. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of silk screen on here, so that kind of makes me a little nervous. I don't know why. You guys know how I like my inking. But this transfer is really cool because it comes with different pieces, so you can do it for a girl or a boy. I chose to do it for a boy. But let's go ahead and get started. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope good. Hope you all had a great Monday. So I'm just gonna take this off of my backing. So since this is actually going on fabric, I don't have to worry about fuzzing it. And if anybody is new and has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. If I miss them, I will make sure that I answer them after my live. So I'm just gonna use my hands to kind of center this. I bet, Adele, you have been so busy the last month and a half, bless your heart. But it was a good month for you, right? That's the good thing. Okay, so I think maybe a little bit more. Yep, that looks good to me. Let me check the top. So like I said, I'm just hoping that this transfer really sticks well. If it does, we're good. If it doesn't, well, then we'll just have to see what happens. So if anybody knows me, you guys know I like to really take my time on this part. But what I'm gonna do, it doesn't stick very well. I'm gonna use my ink mat, which is a 17 and a 17.5 inch ink mat, and it has a sticky adhesive on the top of it. So I love it when I'm doing pillows because it keeps my fabric from moving and it holds everything in place. So I'm gonna stick this inside my pillow. Plus it acts as a barrier for the ink so it doesn't go through to that other side. Let me get this in here. And I think we're good. Okay, so like I said, this is the part that I always spend that extra time on only because I don't want any bleeding if I can help it. And since there's a lot of silk screen on this section, just double check my hands again. I'm okay with that, I think. Yep. So I'm not big on measuring, and this I'm not so worried about because it's kind of, the way this transfers is square, or rectangular, I should say. This part's square. I don't think I'll be able to really use a squeegee on this, but let's try it anyways because it's not sticking very well. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but those are little air bubbles. They sound like Rice Krispies. So when I'm inking, I personally like to go in one direction. Everybody's different, so whatever works for you is good. Personally, I've just found that when I do my inks, if I just go in the one direction, I don't have a problem. So I am going to use the Midnight Blue on all of this part except for the eyelash. I think I'm going to do that in the black. Isn't this going to look cute in a little boy's room? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay. All right, let me check this again. I think that's going to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay this one down too. So does anybody have anything good going on for the week or just work? Nothing major going on this end, which is kind of nice. Okay, that looks good to me. Same thing, this won't be too bad because it doesn't have very much silk screen on it. I was gonna really get complicated. Hi Tracy, hi Crystal. And I was thinking about moving this around, but then I thought, no, not on the live. That probably isn't a very smart thing to do. So let's get started. So I'm gonna use my midnight blue just on this section up, with the exception of that black. So you don't have to mix your inks. If you do, that's okay. Not a big deal. Working your son's graduating, that's right. How exciting. My grandson's graduating on Thursday, so we have all that stuff. And then we have a friend whose son is graduating also, so we'll be going to his open house on Saturday. I'm using the pillow cover, the Chakatur pillow cover, the canvas one. I thought about dyeing it, but I waited until the last minute, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. So I'm gonna start above my transfer here and just work my way down. And you don't want to put too much ink on there because that's when you might have a few more problems too. I like to just take my time and not rush through it, and I love to ink, you guys. I love this. This is so relaxing. I like our pillow covers too because I like the way they take the ink. So like I said, if anybody has any questions, let me know. If you haven't liked and shared my page, please do that. I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to know more about Chakatur, I'd love to share that too. Gosh, I don't feel like I've done a project this size with the inks for a while. So it's actually kind of nice. So I see that bubbling up just a little bit there. That's weird. That's okay, I'll just be careful. So I try not to talk quite as much, but I still talk a lot just because I don't want to go over an area that I don't need to go over. But if I did, it's not a big deal because I'm going to put mainly this blue. Then I'm going to use the Storm Gray for some of the lettering, I think, and then I'm gonna use some more of this blue. I used this blue last night in the chalk and I loved it. It's pretty. So this is where I'm gonna be careful. So if you wanted to here, I'm not going to do it, but if you wanted to because you didn't feel comfortable, all you would have to do is put some painter's tape along the edge, and that would create a barrier for you too. but I'm fine with it. So I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna use a smaller squeegee right around this area. This is gonna be pretty. So tell me, when I watch people that are either chalking or using the inks, I get so relaxed. Is this relaxing for you guys? Just to watch? To me, it's just that repetition. And it's so quiet. You see a little bit of bubbling, but that's because there's just a lot of silk screen. So Tracy, you can relate. Oh my gosh. I know I've told you guys this story before, but I can remember watching, I think I watched like 4 or 5 people. Like one night I watched Adele, and then I watched Mia, and then I watched a few more other people, and then I got on to do my live. Oh, I could not even talk. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, but it was because I was so relaxed. Okay, so I do see some bubbling here, and it's just the transfer because I've already put ink on that area, so I'm just gonna take off this excess carefully here. Just rub it all in. Now I'm gonna let me throw this in water. I'm going to do this little eyelash in the black. And I see a spot that I missed. So I'm going to go back and get that right here. Okay, let's pull it off and see what we've got. Okay, this is the fun part. I'm gonna check my hands, make sure I don't have any ink on them, and I'm good. Okay, this is where everybody holds their breath, crosses their fingers and toes. Hi, Christy Lynn. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's pretty. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I love it. Let me put this in water. You just want to make sure your ink doesn't sit in the transfer, because it will ruin your transfer. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I don't know if you guys can see, there's just a tiny bit right here. It's not as sharp as I would like it, but that's not a big deal because all I will do is come back with a paintbrush when I'm finished, and I'll just make that a little bit more crisp. That's it. So that has to dry, obviously, and I'm gonna let this for sure dry overnight because I don't want any problems with it. So let's see. So we're gonna do all of this first. So we're gonna do the let's see how I wanna do it. I'm gonna do the let and the for when and the will move in the gray. Close up my inks here. So let's do those. So like I said, you don't have to, the ink is a different consistency, so you don't really have to mix it up, but if you do, that's okay too. Some people do. I did this gray only because I don't have very much, left. I need to get some more gray. All right, here we go. Let's do the let. Start above. So I debated, I was gonna do this on a banner, but I thought a pillow would look cute. Okay, so the let's gonna be, and then the for when will also be in the gray. So if you guys aren't a part of my VIP group and you're not a designer, I don't have designers in there just because they already get the 40% discount. Please just comment, or if you want to know more about Shop Couture, put join and I will send you more information. It doesn't mean you have to join, just that I'm going to send you information and I know who to send it to. Or what to send you, I guess is the word. I love our pillow covers and our canvas, our banners. I like the way that it takes this ink. Oh. Okay, I think I'm good there. So let's go ahead and finish with the gray. And I'm gonna do, the rest of it is gonna be in blue. This midnight blue. I love this color. Can't believe I haven't used it more. Okay. Start up here. I need to try my shot at dyeing these pillow covers. My friend that's on here, Christy Lynn, she's dyed hers and they've come out really cool. I just need to take the time and do it. Sorry guys, I'm just concentrating. Yeah, I think that's what she used, Tracy. And that's what I need to get. I actually looked at some the other day when I was at the store and I just didn't do it. I was kind of in a hurry and there were so many cool colors I wanted to spend my time. Thank you, Christy Lynn, for letting her know. Plus, I've never really dyed anything, I don't think, except for when I was little, I did tie-dye shirts. But other than that, gosh, it's been forever. I'm just getting the ink off of the lid. That's how little you have to use. Okay, let me just work it in. That looks good. I'm just gonna get this, smooth this area out right here. Okay, it looks like we're good. All right, let's see what we got. Let me check my hands, and I do have a little bit of ink on them. I don't want to touch that pillow cover. Okay, get this off. Perfect. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love to ink. I love it. Let me just rinse this a little bit. Like I said, you don't want your ink to dry in your silk screen because that will ruin it. Thank you. Okay, let me just dry it really, really quick. Just a little bit because I have to put those other letters in here. Sorry for the noise. Thank you, Christy Lynn. Just want to dry it enough to where I can finish this, and then I'll let it dry overnight. So I know you're probably wondering why that's the O is like that, but that's how the transfer is made. It's made so that it doesn't have those little gaps in it. Okay, so let's see. So let's do the hem. Try to line this up the best that I can. And this is kind of wonky anyway, so it's not a big deal if it's not lined up perfectly. You can see how the lettering is, and I think it's meant to kind of be that way. Just want to get it straight. That looks good. And the rest is gonna be in blue. I miss doing this ink. These bigger projects. So if anybody's watching and you want to try Chalk Couture, we have a Club Couture program, and it's $19.99 a month, free shipping and handling. You get the transfer of the month. It's only for people that subscribe, and 3 coordinating pastes. So it's a really, really, really good deal. Okay, let's get this one off. Okay, let me rinse this because I'm gonna have to use it again. And I'll let that dry while I'm doing the others. Okay, let's do the he. Oh no, I have to use the he twice, not this one. I was wrong. That's okay, so that one's clean now. So the lettering on this one is a little bit bigger on purpose. And so I'm gonna kind of center it so it's even. Maybe I'll go over just a hair. I like that these are different sizes. Okay. Check my hands. Let me rinse this one. Get this nice and dry. And then all I have left is just the he again. That's it. That is it, and then we're finished. Hi, Cammie. Okay, let me dry this on a cool setting. I'm gonna dry this too, guys, because I don't want to. This is a little bit wet still, I can see it, but I think we'll be okay. Let's just do the he. Kind of get that lined up. Look just a little bit. Yep, I think that's good right there. Okay, we're almost finished. Just get a little bit more ink here. Check my hands. There we go, I love it. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? I love it. I think it came out cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to let it dry overnight. Thank you, Tracy, it's adorable. I'm just gonna let it dry literally overnight because it's wet. I can see up here, it's really wet because it had a lot of ink. And then I will just put a piece of parchment paper over the top after I take out my mat. And then I will just heat set it. And I'll use an easy press, but you can use an iron over the parchment paper. You just do it for 4 minutes on this side. And then you take the parchment paper off, turn it inside out, and do it for 4 minutes on the inside, and you're finished. Aw, hi Tyler. I need to see you guys. I'd like to spend some time with you. Okay, so I think that's it. If anybody has any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. If not, I will see you again soon, and I hope everybody has a great day tomorrow. I'll talk to you. Thank you guys for supporting me and watching. I really appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Have a good night.